Imagine a driver winning 5 races in his first full Cup Series season, and the most powerful team owner in NASCAR history wants to sign him. The money is real, the championship machinery is real, the offer is coming. And the driver might say no, not because of loyalty, not because of money, but because of 2 digits painted on the side of a car. This is the story of Shane Van Gisbergen, the number 97, and why Rick Hendrick may have finally found the one thing he cannot buy. Shane Van Gisbergen made history on July 2nd, 2023 at the Chicago Street Race, becoming the first driver since Johnny Rutherford in 1963 to win his first Cup Series start. Nobody knew him. Nobody expected him. Kiwi from Auckland, racing in America's most prestigious series, and he won on debut. That moment introduced SVG to casual NASCAR fans, but his resume had been building for over a decade. Before NASCAR, SVG won 3 Supercars championships in 2016, 2021, and 2022. He recorded 80 wins and 48 pole positions, placing him 4th on the all-time wins list in Supercars history. He won the Bathurst 1000 in 2020, 2022, and 2023, one of Motorsports' most demanding endurance races. As Justin Marks stated directly, we are getting to watch one of the superstars of racing. He's moved to the other side of the world, learned a new form of racing, and at times dominated the competition. Then came 2025. SVG delivered 5 Cup Series wins in a single rookie season, the most ever by a rookie in the modern era, and the most wins by a foreign-born driver in Cup Series history. He tied the record for most wins in a debut season. A driver with that profile does not stay under the radar for long. Rick Hendrick notices talent like that, but here is where the story gets complicated. We're closing in on 500 subscribers at NASCAR Racing Central. If you've been watching this channel grow, now is the time to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Every subscriber pushes us closer to that milestone, and it means everything to this community. The number 97 is not a marketing decision for SVG, it is genealogy. His father, Robert Cheese Van Gisbergen, was a sprint car racer who drove the Roger Davis team's 97 car. SVG's first year in quarter midgets, the family painted the car with the same number. The year was 1997. The number matched the year. The identity was locked in before he ever reached professional motorsport. That number followed SVG through his career. At 888 Race Engineering, the Heath Tate 97 returned, and with it came 3 Supercars championships. The 2022 Bathurst 1000 trophy was won under that number. 344 of his 5-1-11 Supercars starts, 67% of his entire Australian career, were made under the S97. SVG himself explained it precisely. You think 46, you think Valentino Rossi, 24 Jeff Gordon. So hopefully people think of 97 as me. When SVG arrived at Trackhouse Racing for 2025, he initially ran the S-88. He still won 5 races, he was still dominant, but the number was not his. Then Connor Zilisch was promoted, the HS-88 moved with him, and Justin Marks sent SVG a text with an attached photo, a Red Bull livery, WeatherTech colors, and the number 97. SVG's own words from that moment: when Justin first mentioned it to me, I was pretty speechless. He knows how much it means to me. The Trackhouse reveal video captured him in tears. That reaction was not scripted. That was a man seeing his name written back on a race car. Hendrick Motorsports has won 14 Cup Series championships. The 24 carries Jeff Gordon's 96 wins. The 48 is Jimmy Johnson's 7 titles. The S9 is Chase Elliott, America's most popular active driver. The HS5 is Kyle Larson, the current championship-level threat. Rick Hendrick has collected Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, the greatest talent roster in NASCAR history. If SVG becomes a genuine championship contender, Hendrick will come calling. That is not speculation. That is pattern recognition. But here is the structural reality. Hendrick Motorsports has never, in over 40 years of competition, fielded a S97 car. Every charter they own is tied to a legacy number. Each of those numbers carries multi-million-dollar sponsorship deals signed to specific digit. Exalta on the East to 9. HendrickCars.com on the 5. These are not stickers, they are financial architecture. There are only 3 paths to put SVG in a Hendrick car under 97. Purchase or lease a 5th charter at post-lawsuit valuations in the hundreds of millions. Retire one of the legacy numbers, which means asking Jeff Gordon if the Heath 24 can be shelved for a New Zealander's family tradition. Convince SVG to give up the 97. Given everything documented above, that last option is the least realistic of all three. August 8, 2025, Trackhouse Racing announced a multi-year contract extension with SVG. Red Bull sponsorship confirmed. Team 97 as the centerpiece of team identity. Cars being built specifically around his road course capability. SVG stated clearly, "I feel like Trackhouse Racing is my home." Justin Marks did not just sign a driver, he built an environment around one man's identity. Contracts expire. Dale Earnhardt Jr. left DEI. Kyle Larson was released, then won a championship. Every locked-in situation in NASCAR history has an asterisk. The question is not whether Hendrick will call. The question is what happens when SVG's extension runs out and a genuine championship offer arrives. Because SVG is now improving on ovals while maintaining road course dominance. A driver who can win on both surface types at Hendrick Motorsports is not just a driver. That is a dynasty-level asset. There is also a variable no one is discussing loudly enough. SVG has stated in multiple settings that he misses Supercars, misses Auckland, misses Bathurst. If Trackhouse plateaus by 2027 or 2028, no oval wins, no championship contention. Triple 8 race engineering still exists. The mountain still calls. The nuclear scenario is not SVG leaving Trackhouse for Hendrick. It is NASCAR losing its biggest international star to an entire rival continent. NASCAR is actively expanding into Mexico, Brazil, Europe, Australia, and New Zealand. SVG is the living proof of concept for that global strategy. He is the reason international fans opened a NASCAR live stream in 2023 and never stopped watching. The sport cannot afford to lose the man who built that bridge, certainly not over a charter number dispute. The irony is structural. The sport that wants the world cannot alienate the man who brought the world to NASCAR over 2 digits on the side of a car. So here is the question that has no clean answer. What happens in 2028 when SVG's extension expires, Hendrick arrives with a guaranteed championship car, and the only number available is the East 24? Does the man who cried on camera getting his number back say yes to that offer? The TS-Jet 97 is not a preference. It is his father's sprint car. It is 3 44 starts. It is 3 championships. It is Bathurst. It is the year he was born into racing. Rick Hendrick can offer money. He can offer machinery. He can offer 4 decades of championship infrastructure. But he cannot offer the one thing Shane Van Gisbergen will not race without. That debate belongs in the comments. Do you think SVG would ever leave the 97 behind for a shot at the championship with Hendrick? Drop your answer below and share this video with anyone who follows SVG or wants to understand why a car number is the most complicated negotiation in NASCAR. If you enjoy real NASCAR breakdowns like this, you'll like what's coming next.